Hi guys, it's Lynn here. Hope everyone is having a fantastic day. Now today I'm exciting because I'm going to try a little bit of an experiment here. I'm going to be cross-pollinating my two Echinocereus cactus plants. And this one is the Echinocereus gentry cactus, and have two different types. I made a video a couple of days ago on both of these, from buds to full blooms. So if you didn't see that, from the buds to blooms, do check that video out. I'll link that video up above and down below in the video description. And I said in that video I'm going to leave it a couple of days before I try to cross-pollinate, because some flowers are more receptive to pollen when you leave them a day or two. Because Echinocereus cactus flowers do last for a few days, I was able to leave it a day before I'm going to try pollinating. But obviously all cactus flowers are different, and some only last a day, some only last half a day. So it all depends on what type of cactus you've got. Now I've made many videos on how to pollinate cactus flowers, lots of different types of cactus flowers, because they're all different. And do check that playlist out if you have your cacti in flower at this time of year and you want to have a go at pollinating. Some are self-pollinating, otherwise they can be pollinated with their own pollen, and some need to be cross-pollinated. So it really just depends on what type of cactus you've got, and it can be difficult to know. So I always say, people say to me, can I cross-pollinate my so-and-so cactus, or is it self-pollinated? I said, just have a go at pollinating it anyway, because it's fun to play the bee. And I've only learned what can be crossed and what can't by just experimenting. And this is what I'm going to be doing in this video. Now I have cross-pollinated, I think, these two before, and I have had seeds. In fact, last year I got a load of seeds from this one here also, and also my other one here. This one is my very old Echinocereus gentry plant that I've had for probably, it's got to be over 26 years now. Gosh, I was in my early 20s when I got it, very long time ago. And this is an old one. And this one here is one of my fiance Hans. It's his lovely cactus. He's also had a very long time. He had this when he was living in Sweden and brought it over. And as I say, different with the little areoles there. It's different, completely different looking in a way to this one, which is almost looks practically spineless. But I love the way it's a pendant cactus, the way it just hangs down, and over time it would take look lovely in a hanging basket. Absolutely gorgeous. So anyway, enough of my waffle about the Echinocereus gentry, and I'm going to be cross-pollinating. Now I've made many videos on how to cross-pollinate cactus plants. So as I say, do check that playlist out, and I've also made videos on how to grow cactus from seed many times, so do check that out as well. But basically, if you're watching this for the first time, all you need to do is make sure you have either a clean little brush like this. You can use an artist brush, or in this case it's a little eyeshadow brush, but you can use an artist brush. You can also use a cotton wool tip, a Q-tip as well, or whatever you like, just to gather up the pollen. And I want to get pollen from this plant here onto the stigma. I mean, you can see that lovely big stigma there, onto the stigma of this one, and then I'm going to do vice versa over onto this one. You want to load up that brush, load it all up with the pollen there, and you can see pollen on the tip there. And you only need to have a small amount of pollen to get it pollinated. Then you want to put that onto the stigma here, and then you want to then load up this here, the pollen on this one. See, that's all the lovely pollen there, isn't it gorgeous? Lovely to play the bee. And then as you can see, there's the pollen on the end. You want to get that on that stigma there, just gently. You don't want to go hard on it, just enough to gently, as if it was a bee just landed on it. Bee's very light on its little tiny buzzy legs. And that's it, that's all you have to do. And I'll do an update on this. Sometimes when you pollinate plants, sometimes it's hit and miss. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but hopefully it should work. It's worked before in the past, and I've got seeds from these, so no problem there. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and if you've got cactus flowers, why not have fun pollinating? As I say, we have lots of bees in here anyway during the day, but these flowers do close up as the day goes on, because they open at more of an evening, as I mentioned. So I wanted to get out and obviously pollinate these before they close. Happy days. So for lots more tips and tricks on how you can care for and grow cacti and succulents, then please do subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to click that notification bell so you can be notified when I upload new videos. And you can also follow me on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook at Desert Plants of Avalon. And check out my website, desertplantsofavalon.com. And if you want to know how to get your cacti to flower, then I'll link a video up above on how to get your cacti to flower. And I'll also put the links down below. I want to send you loads of love, heaps of happiness, and tons of cactus and flower power from across the Emerald Isle. And until my next video, bye.